This is the single DIN car MP5 player box. As you can see, it comes in a colorful package, quite different from the usual plain AliExpress boxes. The display size is 4.2 inches, and the brand is labeled as Ray Tech. Let's go ahead and open the box to see what's inside. First, the unit is well secured in place. Right on top, you'll find an infrared remote controller. Next, there's a user manual and also an additional instruction sheet for setup guidance. Here's the power cable, followed by the speaker connection cable. And finally, we have the main unit itself, the single DIN car stereo. It's not very heavy, which is great for easy installation. Up next, we'll take a closer look at the wiring details, connectors, buttons, and switches, plus a detailed review on how to operate the unit. This is the power harness. Here we have the ACC cable, the ground cable, and the battery positive cable. Next is the reverse camera trigger wire, followed by the steering wheel control key 1 wire. Then there's the power antenna wire, the illumination wire, and finally, the steering wheel control key 2 wire. For connecting the speakers, you have standard pairs of wires in matching colors, allowing you to connect up to 4 car speakers easily. Now, let's talk about the documentation. You'll find a user manual included, but it's not in English. You can try using Google Translate to understand it. Fortunately, there's an additional instruction sheet with one section in English, which should help you get started. Also included is this infrared remote controller. While MP5 players usually come with this kind of remote, I don't recommend using it while driving. It's better to operate the unit using the onboard controls for safety. Now let's move into the MP5 player. This is the audio connector, and right next to it is the power connector. This small component here is the fuse for protection. Moving on, we have the AUX out port, followed by the audio left out and audio right out ports. Next are 2 video output ports, video out 1 and video out 2. This port here is for an additional camera or video input, and this one is specifically for the reverse camera. Here is the FM antenna port. As for GPS or any other additional ports, those are not available on this unit. Now, let's take a look at the front side of the car stereo unit. Here, you'll see a number of buttons and switches. Let's go through them one by one. First, we have the band/AV button, the power button, and the menu button. This is the channel up button. And next to it is the audio input connector. Below that is the channel down button. There's also a small microphone hole. And this large rotary knob is used to control the volume. It's definitely a useful feature to have a physical knob for volume control. It makes quick adjustments much easier. To the right of the screen, you'll find a USB charging port. And right next to it, a slot for a microSD card. Below that, we have the next and back buttons. There's also a mode button to switch functions and a mute button to quickly silence the audio. This covered port here is used for USB connections. And of course, right at the center is the screen, which displays everything the unit is doing. We'll go through all the buttons and their functions later in more detail. But before we power on the device, let me show you how to connect the power cables. The power cable plugs directly into this connector on the back. And here's how you connect the speaker cable to the car MP5 player. Now that you're familiar with all the key details of this unit, let's move on and power it up. When powering on the car stereo system for the first time, make sure to connect both the battery positive, plus symbol, and ACC wires together and supply 12 volts. Then, connect the black wire to ground. Now let's see how the unit powers up for the first time. As the device boots, you'll first see the boot logo, and then the system will fully start up. Once it's powered on, you'll notice RGB LED lights along the edges of the unit. These lights are automatic and add a very attractive, eye-catching touch to the setup. The screen is a touch screen, and you can interact with it by simply tapping the icons. On the home screen, you'll find shortcuts to FM radio, music, movie, photos, Explorer, Bluetooth, AUX, and settings. Now, let's take a look at the FM radio section. The interface looks like this. Since I haven't connected the FM antenna yet, I'm unable to show you the available radio stations. However, the FM radio does play audio in the background as well. To test the audio output, I'll connect a USB 2.0 flash drive. Keep in mind, This front USB port is only for charging devices, so you need to use the other USB port to connect flash drives. Also, USB 3.0 drives are not supported on this unit. Now, as you can hear, the sound is working, and we can increase the volume using the control knob on the front panel. Next, let's check out the video playback. This time, I'll insert a TF card to test both the audio and the TF card slot. I've noticed that many video formats are not supported by this player. However, as you can see, it is able to play this recorded video footage without any issues. In the settings menu, there are several options like language settings, audio settings, radio area, time settings, general settings, and steering wheel button settings. If you want to change the color of the LED lights, go to General Settings, then Backlight. There, you can customize the LED color. You'll also find more options under General Settings to further personalize your MP5 player. For steering wheel control, there's a dedicated section where you can assign specific stereo functions to your steering wheel buttons, making it easier and safer to control while driving. Even though this is a small device, it supports screen mirroring for both Android and Apple phones. To test the Android mirror feature, I connected an Android phone to the car stereo. Once connected, the stereo prompts you to install an app required for the mirroring function. Go ahead and allow the installation, as it's necessary for the connection. After installing, open the app and tap the View button. Now, as you can see, the car stereo screen is successfully mirrored with the mobile phone. The connection is fast, smooth, and reliable, making it a great feature for navigation, music, and more. Now let's talk about screen mirroring with an Apple device. One of the best things about using an iPhone with this car MP5 player is that no additional software is required. Once the iPhone is connected using a compatible cable, the unit automatically detects the Apple device and activates the mirroring feature. The process is quick and seamless. To demonstrate the quality, I'll play a video from the iPhone. As you can see, the playback is smooth and the visuals are clear with minimal delay. This makes it a convenient option for viewing maps, videos, or managing your music library right from your phone. Now let's talk about connecting a reverse camera to your car MP5 player. This is a very useful feature that enhances safety while reversing your vehicle. To begin, locate the reverse camera input port on the back of the MP5 player. It's usually labeled clearly. Next, connect the video cable from the reverse camera to this port. The reverse camera also needs power. You can connect the camera's power cable to the reverse light circuit of your car. This way, the camera gets power only when you shift into reverse gear. Make sure the ground wire is properly connected to the car's chassis or a solid ground point. Now, when you shift the gear into reverse, the MP5 player will automatically switch to the rear camera view. This automatic switching is triggered by the reverse trigger wire, which should be connected to the reverse light's positive line. Once everything is properly installed, you'll see the live video feed from the back of your car as soon as you go into reverse. It's a great safety addition for parking and avoiding obstacles. Just remember to secure all cables properly and avoid loose connections. This car MP5 player also comes with an additional camera input connector, which allows you to connect a second video source. For this demonstration, I'll use the same reverse camera to show how it works. I've connected the camera's video cable to the video input port on the back of the unit. This input can be used not just for cameras, but also for any compatible external video source. To view the video feed, simply go to the AUX app on the home screen and run it. Now you can see the video signal being received by the MP5 player. This feature is quite handy. You can use it as a front-facing camera or even as an external media input, depending on your needs. It's especially useful for added visibility while parking or for custom camera setups. With this kind of flexibility, the unit offers more than just basic entertainment. It can also enhance your driving safety and experience. And that wraps up our full review and walkthrough of this single DIN car MP5 player. From wiring and button functions to screen mirroring and reverse camera setup, we've covered it all. For a compact and budget-friendly unit, It really offers a lot of useful features like touchscreen control, RGB lighting, USB and SD support, and even camera inputs. If you're planning to upgrade your in-car entertainment and functionality without breaking the bank, this could be a great option. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more tech reviews and car gadget content. Got questions or need help with your own setup? Just drop a comment below. I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay with SetNFix.